Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in Statesville, North Carolina. Merry Christmas, and I'm excited to introduce a stunning boy we have for sale. This boy we are calling Leo. He is Mr. Gray of Elsa and Finley's litter. If you don't like that name, you can change it. We just started calling him that. He's been in training for hundreds of hours. This is the first time we listed him for sale. We've been saving this litter for Christmas time, and we're very excited to introduce him. His Recherche score is 678, 6 being that he is slightly dependent. He's a dog that is friendly, that loves to be held, that loves to cuddle, but he is not needy or clingy. He can handle being by himself more than any of his siblings. He can be self-entertained. He's very content. He loves people, but he's just not needy or clingy. On the activity scale, he is outgoing. He's a 7 out of 10. He's not hyper. He's not out of control. As you can see, he can handle being on your lap and calm and laid back, but he does have energy. He will play. He likes to play fetch. He's a dog that's very loving and enjoyable to be around. One of his greatest qualities is that he's very confident. This litter is a confident litter. We love that about this litter, and he's probably one of the most confident puppies in his litter. He's fearless. He's doing exceptional in his training, and we're very excited about him and him being in our training program because he's not shy or timid. He's not having fear issues, submissive urination issues. He's very confident, which is the biggest weakness of English Goldens. Size-wise, he's not the biggest boy in his litter. We're estimating him to be 70 to 80 pounds, which is about average size for a boy. Elsa's pups are able to go home after graduating doggy doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is December 29th, or after our month-to-month doggy double doctorate program where they go home, live with the professional trainer, and then they're brought back here for training. They'll turn 7 months of age January 29th or 8 months of age February 28th, since there isn't a February 29th. Now, we're very flexible with those dates. We realize Christmas is before that, and people travel during the holidays. You can get them before the end of that date or between, and we prorate the price so you can give them at the date that works best for you. If you scroll down, you're gonna see pictures of both parents, Elsa and Finley. I encourage you to click on those pictures, watch the video. This is one of the healthiest combinations we ever had. One, because Elsa is the healthiest English Golden we've ever owned. She's tied with Bella, but she has the tightest hips of any dog we have ever owned or even seen with a BVA 2-2. BVA 4-4 and lower is excellent hips, and only 4% of Goldens have that tight of hips, so a BVA 2-2 is unbelievably good. Finley is our biggest, most studly dog. He has the best blockiest head, so this is an incredible combination. Now, what I'd like to do is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're gonna show off Leo in training so you can see his personality, see how well he's doing in training, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're gonna show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously, the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Leo. Again, this is Mr. Gray of Elsa and Finley's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.